We've got a ton of silver out there to choose from, but with premiums being on the high side lately, what silver am I stacking in 2023? Well, I'm about to go over my top picks next, so make sure you stay tuned. YouTube, what is going on? Silver and Gold Stack Attack coming at you with another episode. And as always, I hope everyone's doing well, and I want you to know how much I appreciate you being here to check out the new video. And like I always say in each one, best damn community on YouTube, hands down. You guys are awesome. Hey, don't forget to throw Algo a comment, like, or a sub if you haven't already. That really does help the channel grow. So today we're going to talk a little bit about which silver I prefer to stack during these crazy times in 2023, and also the silver I'm avoiding for the most part. That being said, let's go ahead and roll it with a really quick mail call.
Jamil is here! Woo!
Alright, let's kick this one off with Silver and Cigars. He recently went over 1,000 subs. Congratulations, buddy. Well deserved. And he had one heck of a gaw. Very generous. I ended up being one of the winners, and he sent the Zombucks Pandemonium in silver, copper, and he threw in a JBR round on top of that. Amazing gaw. Great guy. And congratulations on going over 1,000 again. Also got his wife's Tops card. Very cool. My wife is also, she's an RN, so I know all about this stuff. But thank you again, and congrats. Next up, we got Supreme Ginger Stacker. And he sends two of his very amazing and very large, very large decals, but that is awesome. I love these. Very cool. I can't wait to get these up on the board. Got to find a spot for them, but I'll make it work. And he also included a 1961 half dollar from Canada. 80% silver. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. All right, M2, who changes his name on the regular, sends some new slaps. And he is, these are the spam stupid slaps. M2, you gotta love it, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. And last, and certainly not least, we've got a fellow veteran here, Death from Below. And he was on submarine service from 71 to 91. That's awesome. That's awesome. And we've got some decals from Death from Below. Bob, I appreciate you, man. And he threw in, I don't know if the light's going to catch it, but it's a green-toned rosy. You can barely see it. Very kind of you, sir. Appreciate it. I will get something out to everybody. Supreme, Bob, Spammed, you got something coming your way. And thank you very much, Silver and Cigars. Great mail call, guys. Appreciate it. All right, the first category that I'm stacking heavily in 2023, despite the madness, is affordable government-backed bullion. And we have several to choose from. Mostly, I stick with these, Maples and Britannias. These are my favorites. They're cheaper. They're going to be a lot cheaper than your Eagles and whatnot. I just can't justify where Eagles are at right now, but I do want government-backed bullion. And Maples make up the majority of my stack. So the only thing is about the Britannia, I love it. I stack it, but the milk spotting, it's real. It is real. And make no mistake, folks, it can really affect your resale value when you go to trade them in or sell them. That's why right now, my love for the Britannia is tremendous, but Maples are my main government-backed stacker right now. Category number 2, 10-ounce bars. These are my favorite. To be quite honest, these are my favorite for stacking. You get more bang for your silver buck for sure. And you can find plenty of generic stuff out there. I mean, they're basically considered generic, like this silver gold bull. Very awesome design. So definitely you want to pick up as many generics as you can. That's going to be the best value. Definite advantage over 1-ounce rounds, since the higher the weight, the more you save on cost, generally. Now, like I said, it's okay to add a premium bar here and there, like this American Reserve. Love this one. This is an amazing bar. Awesome, awesome bar, but high premium. And then, of course, you got this, one of my favorites, the Garasapa bar. Again, very high premium. That's probably about a $450 to $500 bar. amazingly. Those are not cost effective if you're hell bent on stacking just weight. Like I said, they have huge premiums attached to them, especially this one. I mean, this is probably one of the higher ones you'll go after if you want to add it to your collection. If you're not in the know, the Garisapa was sunk off the coast of Ireland by a German sub during World War II in February 1941. Now, along with the 85 lives lost, it was also carrying 110 tons of silver bars. And this ship sank to a depth of almost 3 miles, but it was finally rediscovered in 2011. Silver was salvaged, sent off to different mints, and recast into some different collector bars. These definitely have a niche audience, for sure. But my favorites, these are my go-to, and I stack multiples. My Britannias, I love these. And the milk spotting isn't happening. These are pretty immune to milk spotting, so whatever they've done on these, I wish they would do to the freaking rounds of the coins. Unbelievable. But there you have it, 10-ounce bars. Category number 3 is going to be constitutional or junk silver, 90%. Look, I know the premiums are up on this stuff right now, and that's if you can even find it, right? But mine is still in the 22 face value range at my LCS, so this is still definitely acceptable for me to buy. And the stuff, it really is the ultimate in fractional silver. But therein lies the problem with 90%. How do you know what adds up to an ounce of silver? Good rule of thumb, dimes are easy. 1 ounce of silver is equal to 14 silver dimes. 5.5, if there was such a thing, silver quarters, or 2 3/4 half dollars, again, if there was such a thing. Or you could use 6 quarters or 3 halves, and you won't be too far off. So those are good figures to remember. Now, the easiest way to do it, if you have a pocket scale handy, 34.56 grams of 90% silver coins is going to equal a troy ounce of pure silver. All right. But my favorites, by far, love the Walkers. Those are my favorites. Followed up by the Franklins. Gotta love the Benjis. And my ultimate favorite is definitely the Mercs. These are my go-to for sure. I love them. Now, I am not against Rosies per se. I don't like them. I really don't care for them. But here's the thing. If you find these, they're going to have the most silver content left because they don't, I mean, you find these in much better shape than the Mercs. So your best bet, if you can find them, is probably the Rosies, but nobody seems to like them as much as they do the Mercuries. But that's where we get, that's where we make the choice, collect what we want. Right now, the only reason I've got any of these is because that's all I can find. Rosies. That's about it. So constitutional silver. All right, next up, generic rounds. This is where you stack your weight. For most of you who know, you're familiar with the channel, you guys know I traded in a bunch, almost all of my generic silver for pre-33 gold. So I'm restacking generics. But here's the thing. I'm only going to buy recognizable mints. Golden State, for example. Here's a Silvertown round. These are really nice, by the way. Engelhard. Now, they're generic, but make no mistake, these carry a premium. These prospector rounds. Here's the thing, though. These are going to hold value. Always. Anything by Engelhard is pretty much going to hold value. And there was 2 different designs on that. Here's the thing, though, on generics. Yeah, they're going to have the lowest premiums of all 1 ounce silver, but just keep an eye on the prices. Because a lot of folks, they love these Buffalo rounds. I can't stand them. I can't explain the disdain. I just don't care for them. And I won't buy them. But again, getting back to cost, keep in mind with the premiums being what they are in general right now, you need to check the prices really carefully to see if you can get some government-backed bullion for maybe just a little bit more than generic. Because here lately, there hasn't been much of a difference between generics and lower tier government-backed, like kangaroos and fills, for example. I mean, that's my preference if it's a case, and if the price is close enough. I'd much rather have government-backed than just straight-up generic. But honestly, here's the catch. I really can't endorse kangaroos or fills. I just can't. I generally avoid them. I don't know where Perth Mint went wrong on the kangaroos, but they're awful. They're just awful. They milk spot right out of the tube. Philharmonic, same thing. A lot of milk spotting. But if you're stacking for weight with a government-backed bullion, I mean, the lower tier stuff can be pretty helpful. And here's the other thing I'm stacking that is outside of the box, but bullion from other nations. Okay, like Gibraltar. Now, this was minted by Scottsdale for Gibraltar, but I stacked a ton of these, and here's why. Not too long ago, these were selling right about what generics were selling for. So I bought a bunch of those. I stacked an absolute ton of those things. So just keep your eye out there for the bargains. All right, so let's start wrapping this video up. I've gone over what I'm stacking in 2023, but what am I avoiding? What am I not stacking? Well, there's a few things. Here's one of them. Libertads. I recently got a good deal from Patriotic Stacker on some of these. That's the only reason I bought a bunch. But generally, these are priced way too high. Pandas. I own one. Not stacking them. Eagles. We all know the story on these. Premium's just way too high right now. And collectibles. You know, kind of stuff that I bought when the LCS was short on just about anything else, really. This is a 5-ounce round from where's this from? Fiji. The Terracotta Army. Very cool, very hefty. It's 5 ounces of silver, but it's collectible. It's very collectible, and I probably won't get back what I got into it, except for just silver weight straight up. And here's some other stuff. E.T. Did I need that? No. But did I want it? Yeah. I mean, this movie it's part of my childhood. So kind of cool to have it. And the other thing, the last thing I'm avoiding is high dollar numismatics. Morgans for one. Peace dollars, whatever. As silver premium went up, so did these. So if you can get a good deal, that's fine. But right now, I'm having a hard time finding Morgans for a decent price.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
All right, there you have it. So that's what I'm stacking in 2023 and what I'm not stacking. You basically have to do your own due diligence and buy what you're comfortable with. This isn't a guide to tell you what to stack. This is just what I'm stacking. So hopefully you get a little something out of it. And let me know in the comments down below how similar your stacking is. If these are falling into your wheelhouse, I'd love to hear from you. So yeah, drop me a comment. I do read them all, and I do try to respond to each one, and I'll get back to you. But that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. If you made it this far, well, kudos to you. I'll definitely catch up with you in the next episode. But in the meantime, you know the drill.
What do you want to do with your life?
Damn right. Get stacked. Stay safe and be well, everyone. I am out of here. Peace, folks.